with Brendan Tobin on the Sports Machine, Sean Levine, and we welcome on half of Saturday night's main event. He is Arnold Almighty Allen taking on Max Holloway from Kansas City. And dude, I live like 15 minutes away from the place you're going to be fighting. I'm in Kansas City right now.
Nice.
I'm a barbecue expert, so let me offer you my services. If you need a
Yes.
personal tour guide, I'm your guy. What's your go-to barbecue? Do you guys have that in England?
Yeah, but like I don't really have like a go-to. It's not massive like it is here. I have to wait till after the fight as well, I think. But yeah, man, I've got some recommendations.
It's a good celebratory food, especially probably after you get done, because it can make you a bit slothy, Arnold.
Yeah.
But how big does this one feel, man? Like you were taking on Max Holloway, main event. You know, Max has been like the staple of the division forever. You know, you get this one, it's kind of sky's the limit, man. So what does this one mean to you coming up?
Yeah, this is like this is the one. This is the one that solidifies my position. Is I want a title shot, and he's the guy to beat. It's a big task, but I believe in myself. And if you want to be the best in the world, you got to beat the best guys in the world, and he's definitely one of them.
You've proven with your fighting that you are the guy that you should be in line for the next title shot. Hell, undefeated in the UFC, been at it for a really long time. On the microphone after the fight, is that your plan? You going to call for a title shot and say, I want it next?
I don't know, probably not. I'll probably say something about barbecue or something. Yeah.
You might be careful because in Kansas City, they might actually like start throwing barbecue into the
ribs and burn ends.
That'll be like your thing. Like Tai Tuivasa has the shoey, you have the sauce.
Yeah.
Like it just said that'll be
some ribs in. I'll eat them.
Yes, that's the way you got to go, dude. I was watching this behind the scenes, like this countdown before. Your dad seems like a real badass. Like this whole thing, it was my favorite part of it was like you guys have a gym outside, and he's just like, yeah, we don't need a roof. We like the elements. Like what can you tell us like just a little bit about that whole setup that you have? Like, do you really believe like training in the elements, does it make you tougher? Is it like that mindset? Because it looks like you guys are actually in a Rocky movie.
Well, I don't. Yeah, you know what? There is something about it. I do like training like outside like that. It's nice. There's something about going to like nice shiny gym. It's just something. Like, I feel like you work a bit harder in that rough environment, and you got a little bit extra to give, a little bit more grit. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. It works.
Your dad's like he's a gnarly dude though, right? Like he was in strongman, because he seems to very much enjoy torturing you when it comes to the training.
Yeah, he's a crazy guy. Yeah, he's definitely a gnarly dude. Yeah.
Talking with Arnold Almighty Allen here on Tapped Out, half of Saturday night's main event in Kansas City. He'll be taking on Max Holloway. You mentioned that this is the one. Have you kind of looked at him for a while as kind of the measuring stick? Because I was looking at the guys that have beat him, and they're basically all Hall of Famers, and he's been in the game now for over a decade. So is he kind of the guy that you want to measure yourself up against and then go out there and beat him?
Yeah, definitely. I want to go do something great, and that's what I want with my career. He's going to retire. He's going to be a Hall of Famer soon. When he does, and ex-champion. That's all the things I want to be. I want to get my mark in the Hall of Fame. I want to get my title, and if you can beat someone like that and get him on your list and your resume, that's what I want to do.
What is the thing that you do, if it's anything special, to get ready for him? Because there's a lot of guys, you're such a badass striker, and Max, that's kind of his playpen. He likes to outstrike the great strikers and all that. Like how do you prepare yourself mentally for what's probably going to be a challenge in war?
Just same as any other fight, he's just another man, 2 arms, 2 legs, all that. So yeah, don't really do anything different. Just prepare the same way we always do. Maybe sparring partners a bit more specific, bit more pressure, but yeah, nothing out of the ordinary.
Brendan, you remember when you and I did a show at the beginning of the year and we picked a champion from every single weight class? You remember I told you I thought Arnold Allen was going to have the belt at the end of the year, right? So I'm not saying, man, I'm just saying.
I don't know if I do remember that or if you're just kissing Arnold's ass. I don't know. But I do know you like the UK guys, because I will say, Arnold, he got me on the Tom Aspinall bandwagon last year, and he's like, oh, he's the next guy. So you guys do have a lot of badasses coming out of the UK.
Yeah, it's exploding over there at the minute.
Yeah, it does feel like for a long time, a lot of people have been talking about this guy or that guy. Do you feel like they should have been talking about you? What I'm asking is, do you feel a little underrated? Obviously, a bunch of the geeks like BT and I talk about you all the time.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you should have got more love?
No, No, I'm happy. I like being like low key, you know. It's nice when no one's talking about it either. So it's I'm cool with it. I'm happy. I'm happy with the love I'm getting. And I feel like it's one of the ones that people use me. You know, if someone, what do they say? If someone's like, who the f- is Arnold Allen? They look at me, they're like casual. So that's the one. So I like
No
being
doubt.
that guy. Hmm.
Can you give us a little explanation of what it's like when you do have those home fights? Because those London cards do look crazy. I mean, they support you in a way like Americans don't support American fighters. Like we try and fake it, but that
Yeah.
whole building when it's a UK fighter, they look like they would go to war for you guys. What does that feel like? What is that rush like when you
Yeah.
in front of the UK fans?
Yeah, it's a special atmosphere, you know, when there's a good London card on and everyone's hyped up. I don't know what the difference is. I haven't fought in front of Kansas City fans before, so I don't know what to expect. But yeah, you know, maybe the beer has something to do with it, but everyone goes a bit crazy. Uh yeah, a bit more passionate. There's some screaming going on. You know, you hear some coming out of the crowd from people, but it's good. It's good. People get behind the athletes and you know, it's fun. It's a fun atmosphere.
Oh, the beer's going to be flowing on Saturday night in Kansas City. I can guarantee you that. Arnold Allen joining us here on Tapped Out. And here's another thing about us Kansas City fans. We're used to celebrating big things. You got to remember, we got Patrick Mahomes. We won the Super Bowl just
Yeah.
this past season, 2 out of the last 4 years. So, man, this place is ready to pop off. And I think that they're ready to see a guy like you go at it on Saturday night against
Well,
Max Holloway. Since it is the BetQL network, I feel like I always have to ask you guys about the odds. I'm surprised you actually came in as a little bit of an underdog into this fight on Saturday night. Do you care about that at all?
not at all. No, 0%.
Is it one of those things though? Like you mentioned how you enjoy the low keyness. How much do you think though you're ready for the pop off, Arnold? Because if you beat Max Holloway, there is going to be a lot more attention on you. Are you excited about that? Are you nervous about that? If you know more of the spotlight comes onto your career, because you have been, I would say, flying under the radar for the most part so far. I agree, even though the hardcores know you're awesome. Once you beat Max Holloway, dude, there's no more under the radar. You're going to be the spotlight's going to be on you. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm ready for that. That's cool. I'm, you know, if that's what comes, I'll embrace it. Like I'll never pushed it away, but I definitely don't seek it. If you know what I mean. I definitely don't want to seek the attention, but if it comes, I'll take it.
I was listening to one of your coaches do an interview on this thing. He says you have like a real mean streak, which you seem very relaxed and laid back. Like has fighting always kind of been that outlet for you where you're mean or that you've held this in? Because you seem like a very laid back dude. And is it like different type of person once that cage door shuts?
No, I just think it's that competitive edge, you know, like it's the sport. It's yeah, yeah, it's just that like I don't necessarily know if it's a mean streak, it's just you know, do anything to win kind of mentality, you know. That's what it is.
Arnold, I know that you're always trying to finish fights, but it feels like the judging has been even dare I say, a little bit wonkier than it's been in the past. And it's been wonky before, man. Sometimes you go, wait, what do you mean? How did that judge see it that way? Or how did this dude win the fight?
Yeah.
Because of that, does it feel like it's more important than ever to go out there and not just win, but to finish the fight and keep it out of the judge's hands?
I mean, yeah, that's always the plan, like you say. But yeah, he's a very tough guy. I don't think he's never been finished with strikes, never been put down. To be the first guy to do it would be a huge statement, and obviously keeping it out of the judges' hands that'd be a big bonus. But you know, you just try and win every exchange, try and win every round, and yeah, it's hard to play that game like the judging game. It's like you say, it's very wonky. Sometimes I watch a fight and I think one guy won and the other guy wins, but then I speak to other people and they say the opposite. And I've been watching fights like my whole life, and I'm a bad judge. So so maybe I'm a bad judge, or maybe everyone's got a bad idea. I don't know.
What was your reaction this past weekend to the main event, that knockout by Izzy? What did you think of that?
Yeah, no
Yeah, that was
judges
pretty
needed for
cool.
that one.
No, that was you know, I thought it was gonna be a good fight, but I didn't think he'd knock him out like that. So yeah, it's good. That was pretty crazy.
It was a great card. It was a great main event. Arnold
Mm.
Allen joining us here on Tapped Out, half of Saturday night's main event. Arnold, before you get out of here, we've talked a lot about you. We've talked a lot about Max. When you get ready for a fight like this, How much is it about yourself versus looking at what the other guy does well, or maybe some weaknesses that he has when you're training and when you're in this final preparation stage?
For me, it's just all myself. Always, if I'm the best version of myself, I'm happy, coming in confident, and all of those things, then it's going to be a good night. So.
Arnold, we appreciate your time, man. Good stuff, and really looking forward to the fight on Saturday. And by the way, BT, I swear on my dog's life, I told you Arnold Allen will be the champion at the end.
I don't know. I don't recall that, but I'm gonna say I believe you. But I mean, like, look, it's a good pick. Arnold is championship quality. I'm not saying that you were wrong. Obviously, Arnold is that damn good. I just don't know if you're just saying that, pulling that out of the sky to make him feel good because he's on the show now. But either way, I know that you can't wait to watch him in KC in a couple days, man. We really appreciate you giving us some time.
Of course, man. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Take care, Arnold.
And you. Bye.